Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Now for a lot of you, you will be looking at what's going on with the side event. First and foremost, it's important to gather your free 3-star Shang-Chi. This will be very important when it comes to the objectives, and I'll be doing a full breakdown of this in a separate video coming out tomorrow. But it's something to note just very quickly. So one of the first things you can do is level up your Shang-Chi. It's going to be important as well to learn that character down the line, but it's great to get the 3-star version. It will give you one of the objectives very quickly, which will gather you one of these various rings. Another 2 types of these rings can be found in the arena from the first milestone and also on the 5th milestone, which gathers you the white tournament ring and if I can scroll down to the bottom one, the brown tournament ring as well. Not to be confused with the thing that you do in the toilet in the mornings or evenings, depending when you do it. Poop joke. The quests themselves seem very straightforward, especially kind of like with the difficulty they are. And also these rings will allow you to do all the difficulties, and I would recommend if you can do all the difficulties, indeed try and do that this month, because it will benefit you for your grind and effort. And I'm sure even in chapter 1 here that Kabam will in future chapters there'll be a little bit more of a difficult edge to this, but still with timer pressing and Act 7.2 just around the corner, it is definitely something I can see a lot of players wanting to get done sooner rather than later. If you've got Corvus Glaive, there are 2 missions especially on certain paths, and as well any champion that gathers any persistency, if you are looking to have any or secure any of those champions, can definitely be an asset here. As we pick ourselves up one of the chests, which is, as it says here, special chests contain greater rewards and can be picked up once. So we'll kind of click on that, and then we'll go and do the boss, and then we'll see what's in that chest. I've already got 2 missions on Corvus, so it kind of makes sense that I just kind of like just blast through with this. Tenacity, ooh, that's a funky thing, isn't it? Tenacity is a little bit annoying, but I don't really need to play Corvus like properly with medium, light, medium and stuff. I just could hammer on in, because this is going to be in case this fight will be over in a moment. I think as soon as I smack this SP1 off and then dart back a little bit, I can literally just look at her, just rush in a little bit, 1 or 2 hits and stuff. So I don't really need to worry too much about that. But I think the main important thing for me and for you guys is to see like what's in these chests, if you don't know already. So yeah, for round 1 in this chest is rolling, and yeah, there's the volume of shards right there, and that's part of like something else. So kind of going like, okay, shards, Rich. Where does the shards go? Well, the shards go into your crystal vault. In your crystal vault, in the special section, you can then click on here. FYI, there is a bug, or what seems to be a bug for some players. I will be covering that on a future video, but I mean, it's there for me there, just saying about right there. It's not a case that it goes into the Cavalier side of things, and again, maybe that's something to do with like what the bug is all about, with how it kind of like works with stuff, or maybe with their separate shards. I think explaining that is that I think Kabam are onto something, but that's part of the 5-star version of things rather than the Cavalier version. So I want to say that the Cavalier version, for me to be absolutely correct here, is from the objective side of things, which is that there, which is the hand-to-hand combat crystal shards. When it comes to the other side of things, with the volume here that you see, these shards are from the side event. So I think there's 2 types of shards, especially because, you know, you kind of go, right, that should be 2,200, not 2,200 respectively. So I think that's where the kind of the explanation is there with that. So for those that don't know, the quest opens on a weekly basis. Currently we can access quest 1 and quest 2 based on this week, or parts of the chapter. Chapter 1 is open now. Chapter 2 opens next week on the 12th of May. Chapter 3 opens on the 19th of May. FYI, this is the week that Act 7.2 is launched, so something to bear in mind and also prepare for. I'm sure a lot of players will have their concerns and interest in where can I get the other types of rings, because it will be very clear that very skill-specific rings will need to be obtained. Now you can get from Arena some of these at the top here, but these class specific ones, which indeed are cosmic skill, science Mutant, Mystic, and Tech. Like, how do you get all the rest of these? And these are got from the objectives. So if you go to the respective objectives, which is indeed the mastery of them, or Cosmic Master, Skill Master, Tech Master, etc., using a skill-based champion, you will need to do various different types of objectives in order to unlock those specific types of ones. I will be doing a full objective grind guide tomorrow. I just won't be able to get it produced today, so do keep locked to the channel tomorrow. I will try and make it the first video of the day, which will be around 1200 hours, midday GMT time, so like midday, 12 PM, whenever it is. So look out for that, by the way. That'll deep dive a lot of the places you need to go, some very easy kind of fight champions, some very logical ones, and as well, hopefully it massively helps out you if you're doing the grind, as well as like a few other things as well. But that's really how that works. If we're looking at chapter 1 right here, you will see that there is indeed a need to get yourself a brown tournament ring. And a brown tournament ring, as I said, all this extra stuff can be found in the various different types of arenas in some of the various milestones. So it's something to note. If you do want that stuff, you're gonna have to do a bit of the grind. As I said, in the first milestone, you get the brown one. And then you get the other ones, which will be the white and the final one on this route. Oh no, that is the final one on that route. That makes incredible sense. It will be a case that I believe that will be in the objective for Shang-Chi. Let's just double check it. Right up the top here. Boom, to there, go down. And yes, indeed, that is where the gold one is. So a little bit of arena grind and also doing the Shang-Chi based objectives. As I said, full grind will be on that one. And then you'll be able to do the various different paths. And those different types of coloured rings, which you see on screen, which are gate keys, by the way, will allow you to go in and do the various different types of content, so the side event. So again, just a final repeat myself, if you don't know already, is you go into arena, you do the objectives, those 2 bits of content, you grab yourself the rings. The most easiest of the first chapter will be located in the very first of the arena milestones, so go and grab those, the brown one and as well the kind of silvery looking one, so go and grab them. Also, by doing the Shang-Chi based objectives of ranking up, you're able to do a good chunk of easier stuff before the class specific ones seem to drop towards the end of the month, so you can go and grab them out. So, and again, just going to go over it, go to arena, go to the objectives, grind to your heart's content. Then on a weekly basis, because this is a weekly dropping event, go in and smash out some of the content, as I'm doing right now. I'm doing some of the non-chest ones, especially to get this done and dusted, as also I'm going to be doing all the difficulties. I'm using this as a good opportunity for a little bit of grind. Also, with other content, I'll be looking to integrate my 3-star Shang-Chi, and I'll be looking forward to doing those objective grind guides tomorrow, so look out for that. And do keep locked to the channel. And there we go, that has been the video. Thank you very much for watching. This has been one that just is an overview of the side event and just kind of explaining it from the point of the grind. It is a weekly based one, so it will unlock. And also, if you want those rings, you're going to have to do the objectives. More grind guides to come. I've got one more grind guide today before I'm going to call it a night and have a sleep. And then when I'm going to wake up fresh and early, we're going to have objectives grind guides, a Shang-Chi guide. We're going to have lots of different videos. So look out, keep locked to the channel and all that stuff. Thanks for watching. Check out some other stuff on screen. Bye-bye.